Let's talk about Bitcoin's next move, whether it's going to go up or down, and whether we need to take position, we need to short it or long it. Okay, so let's go straight to the BTC chart. Okay, as of now, right now Bitcoin is around $26,163. Okay, so as of now I'm expecting it to break this resistance, this small resistance. It needs to break that and needs to go to around 26,570. Okay, so that position it need to retest. Okay, so once it retests, we need to take a short position. Okay, but only on a 30-minute chart. When it does this, a small high and a small higher low. Okay, so then only I'll take a short position on the 30 minutes to 1 hour chart. Okay, only if it does this. But if it breaks this, makes it as support, then I'll be entering a long position. Okay, so that thing you need to realize. Okay, long position to ride it all the way to 27,474. You can take it 27,470. There you can take it. Okay, but if it's short, then all the altcoins too we need to short, right? So this is the main area I'll be waiting right now. Okay, but if it falls here, no problem. I'm not taking the position. Okay, if it falls here, it's mostly very very bearish, right? It'll fall here and it's like a big dump. Big VCs are there's new headlines, everything. That's when it will dump over here. This will be a very resistant and will dump. Okay, so for the short take profit will be around 24,900. Okay, so now we'll take all this info and we'll go to the altcoins. Okay, and see where exactly these altcoins will go, where we need to take a short or long position. Okay, so right now we are on the Ethereum chart. Okay, so Ethereum right now needs to break this support at around, for a short position, Bitcoin needs to break this support at around 1,770. It needs to break that. Once it breaks that, right here you can see. Okay, so once it breaks that, it needs to make a resistance. Okay, so then only we enter a short entry. Okay, so for here it will break this, make this as a resistance, then only we enter short position. Okay, and we ride it all the way to 1,715. Okay, I take profit. But if Bitcoin is if Bitcoin is bullish, it will break this resistance, make a support. Okay, once it makes another support here, we'll enter a long position. Okay, and we'll ride it all the way to 1,847. That's only if it's bullish. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your avax chart. Okay, so for avax we're expecting the same. For Bitcoin also we're expecting a touch at the resistance, right? So for avax we're expecting here a touch at $14, a retest at $14.35. Okay, so once it touch here, same on the 30-minute chart, it needs to do a small higher high and a small higher low, then only we short it, right? But if it breaks it, if your avax breaks it, makes support, again breaks and makes the next higher high, then we are higher low, then we attack here, and it's more probably going to $15.32 for avax. Okay, so we need to watch this around 1 to 2 hours. The position will take to come, right? The entry will take to come. Okay, so if it's a short position, we ride it all the way to $12.03 for avax position. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Solana chart. Okay, so for Solana chart also we are waiting for this entry at around the Solana position to reach around $19.72. Okay, so once it retouches here on the 30 minutes, it gives a small higher low, then we short it right there. Okay, so now we all know, and we ride it all the way to $17.27. If Bitcoin breaks this, makes support, then the next higher low, as you all know, higher low, the next higher low we will enter right here a long position. We'll ride it all the way to $21.29. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your dot. Okay, so for dot also, your dot is exactly here. Okay, so Bitcoin's next move will be the precise keep area. Okay, so if Bitcoin goes up, this will break and kind of give like a small higher high, but it will, if Bitcoin dumps, this too will short at exactly here. Okay, so this is like kind of invalid, you can see. Okay, so Bitcoin will do this, your dot chart will do this if your Bitcoin dumps. Okay, it'll give a higher high, and the next high if Bitcoin dumps, we short it. Okay, right here. Okay, so it will break this and give a small higher high, and then we short it. Okay, if it's bearish. If it's bullish, it'll break that. Okay, you'll understand, right? It'll break this, it'll go like this, it'll go like this, like a small high low, it'll go like that, it'll go if it's bullish. And if it's bullish, it'll go to $5.48. But if it's bearish, we go all the way to again, the mouse just stopped working, I don't know why. Okay, so right now, if it's bullish, we go all the, if it's bearish, we go all the way to $4.67. Okay, so remember, we need to short it here once Bitcoin is bearish. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Cardano. Okay, so for Cardano also, it broke this support, as you'll see, 0.35 right? So right now we are waiting for a retest, the same, the 30 minutes we watch this. Once it retest around here, the ADA around 0, it will retest around 0.35 cents. Once it retests on 30-minute chart a second high low, we enter the same thing as others. We enter a short here. If it breaks that, then we enter a long and we ride it all the way to 0.38 cents. But if it's bearish and it keeps going down, we enter, take profits to 0.32 cents. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your algo. Okay, so for your algo, it's keep going down. This guy, the bottom is around $16. Okay, so the lowest it has went is around $16, but let's check the lowest it has gotten. Okay, so if you all know that 2022 was the lowest, it went to around 16 cents, 0.16 cents, and the lowest it has ever gone, you'll see on the right side, right? You can see it right over here, right here. You can see it went around the lowest, will take it around 0.09 cents. Okay, the lowest it has ever gone is around there. Okay, so as of now it's around 0.15, so you can see the lowest it will go is around there, 0.9 to 0.10 cents. Okay, so now let's go into your next chart. So if you think you're bullish on algo, right, then you need to buy this right now because it's the lowest that it will ever go, 0.9 to 0.10. You can attack there. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your NEAR. Okay, so for your NEAR also, as of now, your NEAR, for NEAR we are waiting for a long. Okay, so for NEAR it needs to break this, makes a resistance, then only we attack. So till now it's here, but if it breaks this resistance as of now, if Bitcoin is bullish, it will break this, make a support, then enter longs right here. Okay, it's more probably, if you want to make another confirmation, wait for it to come another higher high, then only you'll enter. Okay, so it'll make a higher high, then only if you enter, it'll be a very confirmation, right? The second higher high. Okay, so now if it does that, we enter position and we put our take profits right here at $1.71. But it needs to do this, it needs to break the support, makes the resistance, then only we enter short. Okay, and we ride it all the way to $1.26. Okay, but mainly it will be on Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin right now is going to give a leg up, as I'm saying, to that 20, wherever it gives a leg up, it touches its own resistance. So more probably this too will give a small high, and then if Bitcoin dumps, this too will dump. Okay, so more probably it will give a retest over here. So we have to watch this retest. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your phantom. Okay, so for your phantom right now, your phantom is just, if you'll see here, your phantom is just gone, right? Like this chart is just gone if you actually see. So yeah, this is exactly, if you see a phantom, I'll just remove this so you can see properly. So phantom chart, it's just in the middle. So right now, if you're, it's just in the middle right here, you can see. So shorting it won't be a good this, right? There's not that much profit. Okay, because it can even from here. Okay, so right now let's go straight you all seen the charts, right? Now let's go into a crypto trends. Okay, so it's so right as of now there's nothing pumping, everything dumping. Only Rndr you can say 6% pump. Okay, so we need to see that if Bitcoin dumps, we need to short Rndr, because Rndr has been pumping for around, around, you all can see right here, Rndr. So Rndr has been pumping, you can see, right? So Rndr has been pumping around, you all know, around 1 to 2 weeks, right? So let's go straight to the crypto charts and let's see this. Okay, so the first chart, let's go here into the Rndr. Okay, so the first one, Rndr. Okay, so for Rndr is just this thing. I'll just zoom, I'll go make it full screen. So as of now it's behaving as a, this thing is behaving as a resistance, right? This one resistance here, and now it's going to be second. Okay, so if Bitcoin starts dumping, then we kind of need to short your Rndr right here, right here. The mouse is behaving weird, right here. Okay, so we need to short it right here. Okay, if your Bitcoin dumps. Okay, because it's kind of giving a touch here one time on this resistance, and the second time it's more probably it's going down. Okay, so now let's see into your next one, which was yesterday, IMX. So IMX is going down as Bitcoin is going down, so there's nothing. Then Neo also went down. Okay, so for Neo right now, right? So it's just this is behaving as a resistance. Okay, see here this. Okay, so we'll wait for a retest over here, a small retest. We'll wait once it broke, right? So we'll wait for a small retest and we'll watch Bitcoin. Mostly this will go down once it breaks. Okay, so we'll wait for a retest. Bitcoin also will retest. Then once this goes on a high low on 30 minutes, then we short it right here and we ride it all the way to $9.03 for a Neo chart. Okay, let's check into CFX. Okay, so CFX on a 4 chart, let's go in that. Okay, so CFX is right in the middle, so we don't need to long short. We just need to wait for Bitcoin's next position, and then you all can see the charts what I told, right? Your good entries of your other layer ones. Okay, so now let's go straight to your crypto news. Okay, so gaming is the largest scale opportunity. Gaming is the largest scale opportunity for crypto. Polygon co-founder. So as you all know, the Polygon's co-founder 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗺. Okay, so what he said, right? He believes that Web3 gaming will drive crypto's massive adoption. Okay, so if what he's saying is true, right? It's more probably going to increase the usage on the chain, and it will also it will be a demand for cryptocurrency, right? And that will kind of be a big bull market, right? So what he's saying is more probably there. Gaming has everything that will drive the adoption and will increase the demand for cryptocurrency, right? Okay, so that's it for crypto news. If you like content like this, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ping the notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch. Okay, so peace out, crypto fam.